Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and salam produktif. You are with me, Muhammad Norfadhil Adlan from Malaysia Productivity Corporation, MPC, in the MPC Productivity Talk Series 43. We bring you every Friday, 3 p.m. on MPC Facebook Live. Stay tuned.
MPC memacu produktiviti negara. Tahukah anda, kemajuan ekonomi sesebuah negara penting untuk kesejahteraan rakyat? Adakah anda tahu bahawa pertumbuhan produktiviti boleh merancakkan pengembangan ekonomi tersebut? Perbadanan Produktiviti Malaysia, MPC, sebuah badan berkanun di bawah Kementerian Perdagangan Antarabangsa dan Industri, MITI, telah diberi mandat untuk memastikan peningkatan produktiviti serta daya saing negara. Pelan Tindakan Produktiviti Malaysia merupakan panduan utama usaha tersebut. MPC aktif bekerjasama dengan pengawal selia serta pemain industri dalam membantu penggubalan polisi awam yang berkualiti. Dasar Negara Amalan Baik Peraturan telah dilancar untuk menghasilkan polisi dan peraturan yang baik dan efektif. Persekitaran perniagaan yang mesra peniaga bakal melancarkan ekonomi. MPC menerusi program My Mudah mengukuhkan ekosistem perniagaan dan mengurangkan bebanan peraturan yang tidak wajar. Ketelusan maklumat pematuhan peraturan turut diterjemah dengan portal My Garis Panduan. Platform seranta awam Unified Public Consultation memastikan semua pemegang taruh berpeluang memberi input terhadap peraturan. MPC menerajui pelaksanaan peraturan tangkas. Program E10 di Kulim telah berjaya mempercepatkan proses urusan pembinaan bangunan industri, komersial dan perumahan. Program IUJKT telah mempercepatkan urusan tanah menerusi pendigitalan proses ubah jenis kegunaan tanah di Kedah. Kejayaan E10 dan IUJKT mendorong pelabur asing dan domestik untuk memulakan perniagaan dan telah mewujudkan ribuan pekerjaan untuk rakyat. 11 Nexus Produktiviti Subsektor Ekonomi Utama Negara berperanan meningkatkan produktiviti menerusi penyelesaian industri. Pelbagai cabaran industri telah berjaya ditangani secara kerjasama sektor awam dan swasta. Penekanan ke atas penerima gunaan teknologi, penyelidikan dan pembangunan serta insentif yang efektif turut diberi penumpuan. Bakat merupakan faktor penting dalam pertumbuhan ekonomi. Menerusi program Academy in Factory, tenaga kerja disalurkan ke sektor yang lebih produktif dan meningkatkan produktiviti pekerja. Inovasi program ini membolehkan pekerja belajar dan menambah kemahiran sewaktu bertugas. MPC turut mengiktiraf pekerja yang menyumbang kepada peningkatan produktiviti sebagai Productivity Champion. MPC telah membangunkan program Behavioral Insights Negara. MPC turut membangunkan kompetensi penjawat awam dalam mengaplikasikan Behavioral Insights dalam menghasilkan polisi. Sebuah rangka kerja pelaksanaan inisiatif Behavioral Insights berjaya dihasilkan. Peningkatan produktiviti di peringkat firma sentiasa menjadi agenda utama MPC sejak penubuhannya. Banyak kejayaan mentransformasi firma ke tahap yang lebih kompetitif telah dicapai. Usaha berskala lebih besar, enterprise produktif dan produktiviti untuk semua sedang dilaksana untuk manfaat seluruh firma di Malaysia. MPC turut aktif berkolaborasi dengan pelbagai organisasi seperti Bank Dunia, Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development, Asia Productivity Organisation dan Australia Government Productivity Commission di peringkat antarabangsa. Amalan baik negara maju dilaksana di Malaysia. MPC memacu produktiviti negara untuk pertumbuhan ekonomi serta kesejahteraan rakyat.
MPC komited untuk meningkatkan produktiviti rakyat Malaysia dan negara Malaysia tercinta.
Together with us today, Puan Hafizah Sith, Manager, Delivery Management Office, MPC. In today's Productivity Talk, we will be talking about technology for productivity, the challenges of the technological divide and its impact on productivity in Malaysia. Then, we will give some insights into Malaysia's experience in promoting technology and digitalization for productivity improvement. But before we start, let us look into this footage on embracing technology for productivity.
Productivity determines whether a business or a government succeeds or not.
Productivity today needs a forward-thinking transformation plan across the public and private sectors to meet the new economy of tomorrow. The spread of knowledge and technology across borders has intensified because of globalization. And technological progress is a key driver of improvements in everything we do.
The way things are produced now has changed radically, so it is important to understand the power of the new technologies. We must always be on the lookout for new roles that we can play, and we should look into how we can improve our performance and productivity. Then you can think of all kinds of new businesses.
New technologies will continue to transform the way we live, work, learn, and play. It will also drive productivity and innovations at all levels. Automation, inventory control, Internet of Things, Industry 4.0 all contribute to improve quality and costs. And we must have the right mindset to be at the global technology frontier.
Welcome back to our MPC Productivity Talk. We often perceive technology as the catalyst, economic growth and transformation. If we can understand the dynamics of technology adoption and identify its drivers and barriers, policymakers can design technology-related policies that can facilitate economic development. From the competitiveness report published by the IMD, there are strong correlation between technology and productivity. Firstly, to put things into perspective, my first question to Puan Hafizah, how can we see the contribution of technology to economic growth and its relation to the productivity of the nation?
Thank you, Fadil. We can see from the World Bank where technology has been indicated as the heart of economic growth, where it has been identified as the key ingredients of growth and economic transformation. There exists strong connection between technology and productivity, both in the developed as well as developing countries, as is reported in the World Competitiveness Yearbook 2021 published by the IMD. Countries that rank well in productivity performance scored high in value in the digital competitiveness ranking. And in the local scenario, we can see that Malaysia has recorded improvements in several technology-related indicators, namely the digital transformation, digital tools and technology, big data and analytics, and digital skills and technology. These rankings demonstrated that technology-related government initiatives and policy actions were effective, although there remains vast room for improvement. From a productivity point of view, the contribution of technological progress coupled with human capital accumulation and investment in physical capital complements the total factor productivity growth and the economic growth in the long run. We can also see that technology changes the way we work and contributes to job creation and productivity of all workers. And MPC, guided by the Malaysia Productivity Blueprint, has implemented several technology-related productivity improvement projects to accelerate digital adoption at the sectoral and enterprise levels. The technological catch-up often happens at the firm or the enterprise levels, where they adopt technologies in the production of goods and provision of services. Workers will have access to higher productivity jobs, and countries can achieve higher prosperity through the adoption of technologies. However, In the recent World Bank publication, they reported that most firms in developing countries are quite far from the technological frontier, and they may not be aware of how far they are lagging behind. Thus, firms need to embrace technology in their day-to-day operation, and it is the key driver of long-term growth and sustainability and their survival in the global marketplace.
Thank you, Puan Hafizah, for the introduction of our topic today. One of the issues is the large technological divide across firms. The divide is reflected in low productivity levels and lack of better quality jobs, where the number of enterprises close to the technology frontier is quite low. But this divide is not restricted to developing economies only. It also happens to high-income countries. The gap between frontier and laggard firms is large and could potentially contribute to income inequality. MPC has also identified several challenges in businesses' digitalization, such as a low take-up rate of digital technology programs among businesses, lack of commitment to remain persistent in digital transformation, and limited success story and best practices of digital technology among small and medium enterprise. How would you address this issue and technological divide and digitalization among businesses? Hafizah?
Okay, thank you, Fadil. We can see that bridging the technological divide is important for policymakers. By understanding how technology is used and distributed across firms and identifying the main drivers of adoption, governments can design policies that can help accelerate adoption and convergence to the technology frontier. And at the firm level, although technology brings many opportunities for improvement and the ability to generate high-quality jobs, however, it is not an easy task, particularly for firms in developing countries. By having access to enabling infrastructure such as electricity, internet services or mobile network, they are important to explain firm-level technology adoption, and other factors such as market dynamics and the regulatory environment, as well as access to funding for technology projects, also influence technology adoption. And in terms of digital infrastructure, Malaysia's ranking has weakened from the 15th position in 2019 to 20th position in 2021, and Malaysia still lagged in mobile download speed as compared to South Korea, China, Singapore, and even Thailand. And we can see from MPC's experience, based on the data from two MPC flagship digitalization programs, that are the Productivity 1010 and Industry Forward Readiness Assessment, 80% of the Malaysian companies are still at level 1 and level 2 of technology adoption, where they are at the most basic level of technology adoption. For these two initiatives, the government is committed to accelerate up to 50% technology adoption by Malaysian firms to level 3 and level 5 by year 2025. And at the international level, the World Bank, through its firm-level adoption of technology survey, improved existing measures of technology and see how firms make decisions on technology adoption in their operations. Thus, the policymakers and the practitioners can design better policies and interventions to help firms better adopt and more sophisticated technologies.
The key economic challenge for most developing countries is bridging the technological divide. As we have come to the end of the MPC Productivity Talk, what would be your suggestion or the way forward for technology for productivity?
Thank you, Fadil. In Malaysia's experience, several initiatives at the sectoral and enterprise levels are undertaken to address the technological divide, and MPC supports the government's digitalization agenda by implementing Go Big with Digital, MyRisk IoT, Industry Forward Readiness Assessment, Productivity 1010, the digital roadmap and digital solution directories. Given the current gaps to the technology frontier, MPC will continue to implement and support initiatives to increase the use of digital technology at the sectoral and enterprise levels to further increase the nation's productivity and competitiveness. The use of technology changes the way of work and contributes to labor productivity of all workers. And to move closer to the technological frontier, firms need to improve their technological capabilities and optimize their resources with access to reliable and high-quality internet services and other infrastructure. Technology adoption is important for productivity, jobs, and economic resilience. And with that, I would like to thank everyone for the productive session today. Thank you.
Thank you, Puan Hafizah. What we can see from our conversation today is that technological adoption is very important to drive competitiveness and productivity growth, as Malaysia strives to be a high-income nation in the line with the RMK12 and the Shared Prosperity Vision 2030. Thank you, Puan Hafizah, for your time with us today. A very productive session indeed. Now, let us together watch this video.
Let's embrace technology to improve productivity. The time is now. Your future depends on it. Malaysia's future depends on you.
It seems like we are coming to the end of our session. I hope all our audiences have benefited today's MPC Productivity Talk as much as I do. To all our audiences, thank you again for joining us. I hope to see you again in the next session, same day, same time, Friday, 3 p.m. Stay safe and stay productive.